Hi, and welcome to Exploring Creativity, Episode 9. So today I want to talk about something I've just kind of been mulling over about my own creative process, one part of it. And I had an experience this week where I literally felt from someone that I was talking to the exact same issue that I occasionally struggle with, and my guess is so do you. So this is the situation. So once a week I draw a coloring page and I post it on the internet. And so every week I'm coloring or I'm drawing it, and it usually involves two characters that so the same face basically every week is part of the coloring page. So what will happen is I'll start drawing the face before I do the body. And I'll do the face and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I totally got it. No erasing, no footsing, no nothing. I've got it. And then I realize, oh, the face is too big for the page, for the idea that I have in mind. And then I have this struggle, an inner struggle of, but I don't want to have to redo it. It's perfect. I don't want to have to redo it. It won't be perfect. And, it's true. It probably won't be. It'll be different. It's not that it's going to be imperfect. It's not going to be as wrong. It's just going to be different. But in that moment, I have that struggle of, it's not going to be perfect, and it's perfect right now, and how could I erase it? And then I'm like, well, maybe I'll hold it onto it for another week when maybe the drawing will involve her sitting or something instead, so there will be enough space. Or I think, how can I morph my idea so it can, and then I'm like, ugh, I can draw it again. I can, and it will be fine. And the truth is, usually it is. Usually it is just fine, and sometimes, it's even better. And sometimes it's not, and sometimes I have to, I start drawing it again, and then I have to redraw it a couple of times. That's okay. That's all part of the process. So, anyway, so I was talking to this woman this week who she was telling me about she showed me a drawing that she had sketched out that she wanted to use for a particular reason. And I mean, it's gorgeous, and it had so much subtlety to it and so many different aspects to it. And I mean, you could tell she had spent an awful lot of time on it and a lot of time thinking about it. And I've had some experience in doing what she wants to do, and I had a few concerns, and I asked if it was okay if I expressed my concerns, and she was fine about that. And then when I suggested that one part of it would probably reproduce better in the way that she wants if it was if it was done in a larger format and slightly different, and I could just feel off of her the same thing that I feel for myself. And she expressed her struggle of it, of I won't be able to draw it the same. I won't be able to do it in the way that it is right there because I really like how it is. And it's this thing that it takes our courage and the leap of faith and belief in ourselves, of we're not limited to our first or even second or even third rendition of something. And sometimes the process just needs to play itself out, and it might be on the fifth that you just yes, that's how I want it to be. Or it might be that you get to the fifth, sixth, and you're like, you know what, no, I really like the first one. But you're allowing the options, and you're allowing your courage to take the step in front of fear. It's okay for fear to speak its concerns, but only from the back seat, right? And only with the filter of knowing that it has our best interests in mind, but really has no place to talk when it comes to our creativity. So anyways, that's what I've been thinking about this week, and I'm curious what you think about that. If you ever hit that kind of block, that inner struggle of fear of trying it again, doing it again, and worrying that it won't be as good, and maybe having had the experience that it was better or was different, and what that felt for you. So let me know, comments below, or head over to the website if you're not already on the website, exploring-creativity.com, www.exploring-creativity.com, and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, or sign up for the newsletter so you hear about the new postings. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. All right, have a good one.